frustrating, name it, but the most sad and unexpected feeling any human being can ever feel when it comes to hustling. Cheers to that. Cheers to people that love money like me. Cheers. Yeah. Rumors always spread and people started talking to you here. Did you hear that people are gonna get laid off? Like, yeah, nah, can't be me. So ready for anything. Whatever happens, it's okay. I don't feel like anything. If they fire me, if they don't fire me, I don't care. My sister. When reality checks, you will care. You will care. And you go to the HR office and they're offering you water, you're like, this is not good. Hi guys, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, where you are in the world. My name is Grace Marie and welcome to my YouTube channel, or you can call me Mrs. Nyaga, so it's all good. And today's video, if you are new into my channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. So if I'm putting smile on your face, if I'm making you smile when you're there, do not forget to subscribe so that you can get any notification when I upload any video. So like I said, so many people talk about the good things. So many people talk about, Dubai is this, Dubai is this, I've experienced the lavish life, I experienced this life, that. People will talk about that. But today, I'm not talking about that. I'm gonna be talking about how I got laid off from my company. Yeah? This is the most devastating, frustrating, flabbergasting, I don't know, you name it, but the most sad and unexpected feeling any human being can ever feel when it comes to hustling. So first and foremost, I'd like to say, so when I speak about getting laid off from a company, this means that I was fired in a good way, in a very polite way, and I agreed. You don't have option. Like, this is, you're getting fired with no option and you have to leave. Yeah, to lose, you have to go. Like, go. 24 hours go. Not 1 month, 24 hours go. So, yeah, so in most companies, when companies are not doing good, any company, you name it, they're not doing good, their sales are not doing well, they're not making money as they should. So what they do, I think when it comes to money, they reduce. So they try and, save their money when it comes to that. So they reduce stuff and then at least they save up on other things that they would be using the money for. The costing just, I don't know how they do that, but yeah, apparently. But when I speak about this, I'm speaking about hospitality. I don't know how it works in those other companies, or I don't know how it works, but I speak in terms of my experience and what actually happened in my environment of work. So yeah, I got laid off and I remember that day like it's today. I remember that I left my very good paying job with accommodation and everything that I was given, and because I was offered more money, home's the mine. Cheers to that. Cheers to people that love money like me. Cheers. Yeah. So I took money. I left a very good, comfortable place that I would have stayed, and I'll be working there. I don't regret it though, but yeah. I left that job and I went to another job, and that's where I got laid off after a few months. You don't know the feeling. So it was on a Monday morning. Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday. Like I said, it was a Monday morning, and going to work as usual. Like, there's no any other thing. Like, you woke up usual. When it comes to Dubai life, it repeats itself. You wake up, eat, go to work, come home, sleep, unless you create time for yourself. That's when it can change. But that day it was reality check. So I woke up, prepared myself, going to work, and at that time I was working in a hotel because in hotels they give you accommodation. You don't have to leave outside. So I went, took the hotel bus, and I went to work. Very good, joyful me working, and rumors always spread, and people started talking to you here. Did you hear that people are gonna get laid off? Like, yeah, nah, can't be me. So it's fine. Yeah, I got fired. Let me laugh because when I remember that day, it's not even funny. It kind of changed my life. But anyway, all I said in that, so I went to work and I got there, and yeah, people, rumors spreading, and people talking, and like, that can't be me. It cannot be me. Like, duh, I'm good at what I do. It cannot be me. It can never be me. So yeah, I was. And when they call you in the office, you don't know if they're calling you for you to go to get fired in a nice way, or they're calling you to tell you, okay, fine, keep on doing the good job, so we'll keep you. Or I didn't know how that goes. I was still new in Dubai, so I was young, new, and I was just, that's the time I started touching money nicely. Hey, Grace, Marie, go to the office. Mm-hmm. That's me. I'm like, yeah, okay, okay. I took a shot of espresso. I was like, you know what? I'm ready for anything. Whatever happens, it's okay. I don't feel like anything. If they fire me, if they don't fire me, I don't care. My sister. When reality checks, you will care. You will care. So that's me. Yeah. Went to the office with my uniform, looking good, Come. I went to the office. I remember that guy, and he was a very good guy, and he said me, oh, hi, have a seat, Grace. And that day they can offer you water. When you're working and you go to the HR office and they're offering you water, you're like, this is not good. This is not good. So I sat there and I was like, yes, sir. You call me, and I'm here. So what's up? And they tell me, when we hired you, blah blah blah, you've been good, you've been doing well, blah blah blah. He praised me. He praised me. I was like, ah, that cannot be me. So for like 15 minutes, he's just talking how good I am at my job. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Ooh, thank you. However, this word I hate. Or but he said, however. However what? In my mind I'm like, however what? But in my mind I'm like, I don't care if they fire me, if they don't fire me. My mother didn't chase me from Kenya, so keep talking. There I was sitting and wondering, so this guy, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just wasting my time. He could just tell me what he wants to say and I will just leave. Because the tension on that seat is like a hot seat, not knowing what's gonna happen in the next few seconds. So I sit there and he said, however, you'll be one of those people that we're gonna be laying off because you're still new, and we have people that have been in the company for 10 years, for 5 years, and you're here for months. You're good at what you do, but you're new. I beg, have you been fired in a very good way that you don't even have what to say? And that means you are leaving within 24 hours. Not even 24 hours. When you walk out that door, that's it for you. There's no going back to the place you're working. You're just leaving the door and going home. And by going home, you're going home, pack and leave. I was like, but you just said I was good. You just said my work is good. But why do I have to leave? I mean, the reality started checking in. I'm like, why do I have to leave? I just got this job. I left my good job. I just came. Why? And then the guy said, no, but it's a decision made by the board, by the management, that it's final. You have to leave. But don't worry, we have some gratitude that we're gonna give you for the few months that you worked with us, and we're gonna pay you your basic salary for 3 months. So 3 months, and the salary for that month they will pay you. So your salary times 3 plus what the days you've worked. So it's kind of, telling you that we are gonna pay for firing you. So you are getting fired, so we will pay you for you getting fired, so that you can leave and shut up and not say anything, because UAE has laws that you can't break, and you cannot just fire anybody without no reason. Your company not doing good has no reason. It's not a good reason. So it can be like a big case or not, depending on the company. So, at that time I'm new. I don't know laws. I don't know anything. I hear that you're given amount. When you count it in Kenya shillings, this feeling of Kenyans, or rather, if you're a nationality out there, when you get your money and turn it into your currency, and it shocks you. So I was like, oh, in Kenya shillings, this is the amount. Fine. I will live in peace. It's okay. It's fine. And I left. After I locked the door behind me as I was leaving, I was like, but if I use this money to use for my visa that is, if I use this money, and after I use this money, what will happen? That's it for me. The money is finished. I'm not going to Kenya with that money. I will be using it in UAE, so it doesn't have any value. Why didn't I not think when I was inside there about this? I would have said no and see what they will do. But I was just so happy. I saw a lot of money, and the money is the root of all evil. So the devil that time tried to mess my mind, and he did. And there I was, I'm fired. That was the most polite way to fire someone, and you just say like, it's okay. And yeah, that's me. I left, and back to now, looking for a job, which is the most, not hardest, but it's the most craziest thing you can ever think of doing, or rather you can ever think that would be easy to do when it comes to UAE, looking for a new job. It was tough. Me, I could not see myself tamaking. I could not see myself, going to look for jobs door to door, to the restaurants, to what. I could not see that. So for me, all I used to do was to sit on my laptop and look for jobs. My sister used to help me do that. After some time, the money finished. The money finished. So when I hear people say that, oh, Grace, you in Dubai, your life is good. That day, that time, those days, I do not know. Life became hard. Now, good thing I had family. I had my sister here, and it was not as hard like other people say that it's hard for them when they're here alone. For me, it wasn't that hard because I had a sister here, so it was a bit 50-50. But trust me, it was the most frustrating thing that I've ever felt when it comes to my career, on hospitality. Ever. I never see myself into that position ever again. I'd never want to be in that position ever again. I know in many companies you have to be laid off, but to be in that situation is the worst situation, because they'll either lay you off when you're new, they'll either lay you off if you're not doing good in your job. So I never want to be both, and that's why until this time I would stick in my current company. Reason being because it enables you to create the trust between you and your employer, because they will know how you work, they know you and everything. So it is very easy, or very hard for them to start thinking of laying people like someone that has stayed long in a company. So and even if someone comes now and said, oh, you know what, my company laid me off. And it will not sound um you know new to me. I get words to talk to the person that has told me that they have been laid off. And it's, it's not easy, but you just make sure that um the decision is made. Learn to accept the no. No can be said everywhere, in on whatever you do, in terms of career, in terms of relationships, in terms of families. No is a word that you have to learn to get used to it. And if you accept it, it's you have an easy life. Like, I mean, it becomes easy for you to live in this life that we have in this era. Life is hard and it's crazy. So someone telling you no because they can't give you an opportunity in a company, it's fine. It's fine. Like, I mean, what is this fly? It's fine. So I mean, accept it, move on. What matters is, will you give up? Will you? Because in this life, you will get no's everywhere. It doesn't have to be your career. It doesn't have to be any. It will be anywhere. And that's why you might go to a shop and buy something and they don't have. Will you cry? No. Go to the next shop. Do you have milk? No. Go to the next shop. The next, until you get it. So for me, to get to the company that I am now, I kept on chasing and chasing and chasing until I got what I wanted. It wasn't easy, and then Corona hit. It wasn't easy. So I mean, you try until you to get where you want, and mashallah, God helps you. You pray about it. It's not just a miracle that will happen and you get a job instantly. No. So all I can say to you guys who are out there and you just got laid off, you got fired, you got terminated due to reason based on what you didn't do, because sometimes you might be terminated on some situations whereby you didn't do the crime, but for due to circumstances of reason based known by you, you're fired, and you're terminated. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Imagine you move on. It's the same thing in relationships. You break up with your ex, you move on. It might not take 1 day, 2 days, but eventually you have to move on. It's just life. As long as you know what you want, you chase and chase and chase until you get it. It doesn't matter for how long, but the time will come. The time will come, and your time will come where you will just get what you want and you enjoy your piece of happiness. It doesn't matter if it will take 10 years for your happiness to unveil, or rather for you to feel the happiness that you want or you're yearning for. Life, you just need to be patient. You need to be very patient for you to be able to get what actually is yours, than to rush and you spoil it. So I learned to be patient, and what I asked for at the moment I have. Of course, I'm still asking for more to God that will bless me with things that I would love to have. But what I have, I am happy with it. And I didn't know I would be here where I am. So to you out there that thinks that it's impossible to be where you are because it just looks impossible, it's possible. You just need to work for it. Again, it's not miracles. You need to work for it. You cannot pray to God and you're not working. You have to work towards it. I remember when my views were getting to 10 views, 2 views, 5 views, I used to feel so bad. But I was like, you know what? I'm doing it for me, so let's just do this. And now you guys are supporting me. It's getting to 20, 50, 60, 70, 100, 200, 3. Oh, wow. For me, that makes me happy. And you need to find something that makes you happy. And that's it. And yeah, be contented and learn how to accept no's. And that's it. And that's life. And love your life and love yourself. Guys, that's it for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed my video. And if you liked it, thumbs up. Something there. Kinda liked something here. Something. Even if it's a piece. And yeah, that's it for me, guys. And I love you guys. Hope to see you in the next video. Love you guys, and ciao ciao.